भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
Good morning, all of you. Open your prayer book. We'll chant the prayers on page 7 and 8 together. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Om Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Go to page 23 in your prayer book. Page number 23. Neither money pays, nor fame or name, nor learning. It is character that can cleave through adamantine walls of difficulties. So these are the words of Swami Vivekananda, and here Swamiji is telling us about real personality, the personality of a person. So money, wealth, property, our achievements in life, success, they all are a different aspect, and the personality of the person is a different aspect. Personality means the way we behave, we interact, we talk with others, the way we react to a given situation, how we conduct ourselves with elders, the people who are younger to us, and the people who work along with us, who stay with us. All this come to the personality of a person. So here Swamiji says a person should work hard and see that they have a good or a nice or a normal personality. So the way we interact tells us what our nature is. The way we talk to a person tells us what we are. So in this context, I would like to narrate a short anecdote here. So there was a man, he was a very great scientist, and he always was very sincere and hardworking. And because of that, he used to spend more time in his office. His office timings are from 9 to 6, but he never leaves the office at 6 o'clock because he forgets. He gets engrossed in his work and he forgets the time. So one particular day, his children requested him to take them to an exhibition, and he promises them that he would take. So after coming to the office, he tells his boss that he had to take his children to exhibition. So the boss should remind him at 6 o'clock to go home. The boss accepted. He said yes. And he started working, and as usual, he forgot about that exhibition, children, other things. And when he looked at his watch, it was 8:15 or around that sometime after 8. So he felt disappointed and he was very unhappy because he could not fulfill the promise which he made to his children. So sadly he went home and he was simply sitting outside the house. At that moment, a car stops, and from the car, his children come out of that car, get down that car, and they had some balloons and some toys in their hand, and they were very happy. They were happy and joyful. So he feels extremely happy on seeing this sight. And behind them, he sees that his boss was coming behind these two children. So then he understood that his boss had taken them to the exhibition. So after coming, his boss told him that he was so busy and he was so engrossed in his work and so sincerely he was doing his work. So his boss did not want to disturb him, and in his place, he took his children to the exhibition. So that is real personality, because the scientist did not ask him to take his children, but the boss felt that. So that is what we feel for others. So the boss had that feeling, and he felt that this man would feel bad for breaking the promise. To fulfill his promise, he went there and did his job. So that is what is real personality, how we interact and how we think about others. So if you look into this page again, Swamiji says, if you really want to judge of the character of a man, look not at his great performances. Every fool may become a hero at one time or another. Watch a man do his most common actions. Those are indeed the things which will tell you the real character of a great man. So when we want to know the real nature of the person or real personality of the person, we should never look at the achievements. That's what Swamiji says. Because professional success and our personal behavior are completely two different aspects. A person might be professionally successful, but his personality, his nature, his attitude, his behavior toward others, and his attitude in life will be completely different. So to judge that, we should not look at success, we should look at the real nature of the person, how they interact with others. That is what is real personality. So here also I would like to narrate a short incident from the great epic Mahabharata. So Lord Sri Krishna and Arjuna were walking and they were discussing on some issues. And while discussing, a topic arises that who has a better personality among all the people living in those times. Then immediately Arjuna says, my brother Yudhishthira is the person who has the greatest personality. So Lord Krishna doesn't opine with him, he doesn't agree. He says, no, Karna has a greater personality than your brother. So Arjuna was offended. He says, no, I don't believe it. Please prove it to me. Prove that Karna is better than my brother in his personality. Then Lord Krishna says, yes, I will prove it. And then he calls Yudhishthira, the brother of Arjuna, and then he takes him to a village and then he gives him a mountain, right? A huge mountain which is full of gold coins, right? The gold coins were piled up into a shape and it became a mountain. And he says, share these gold coins with the people of the village. Then Yudhishthira, he counts all the coins and he counts the number of people living in that village and distributes the coins perfectly, equally to all the people of the village. And then he goes away from there. Then Arjuna says, see, my brother has done the work so perfectly. You cannot take one flaw also in that. Then it was the turn of Karna. And Lord Krishna takes him to another village and then he gives the same gold coins. And it was a huge pile of gold coins. And then says, distribute this to the people of the village. Then Karna stands there and calls all the people of the village and tells, these gold coins are for you. Come and take as many as you can. And he goes away from that place. So all the people collect the coins and go. Then Arjuna understood that why Lord Krishna said that Karna had a greater personality or a better character than his brother Yudhishthira. Because Yudhishthira gave the gold coins equally to everyone. But he counted them. He gave it to them. So for few minutes he felt that it was his gold coins. That is why he commanded that. He was giving it. So that is ego. He felt that it was mine, but it was not his. Whereas Karna, he knows that these gold coins doesn't belong to him, and he's not interested in it also. That is why he says, take whatever you want. So that is what is real personality of the person, and that is what Swami Vivekananda says. When we look at the activities done by a person in their real life, not professional life, then we come to know the real nature or the near personality of the person. So that is why Swamiji says, try to read books, do meditation, take inspiration from great people and see that we have a good and normal personality. So these are the words of Swami Vivekananda and this is what I wanted to share with you all. Thank you for listening. Have a pleasant day.